This is a warm rain today too, which can be a good thing this time of year. I'm hoping fish are going to be fairly active where I can fish a little faster. Pitching up fairly close to the bank too, like a couple of inches, like right off the bank. Got a drain coming out here. Some rocks. Some clean water rushing in this drain here. Probably warm water too. Don't have my depth finder hooked up to this boat, but I'm guessing the water temp probably in the 60s. There's some big drop-offs right here where it goes from about 6 feet to just about 15 feet. There's some ledges out here too as well. I've gone over with my depth finder in the past, so I kind of have a good mental picture in my head of what the bottom looks like right here. Just kind of letting it fall a little bit, and picking it back up. Safety is real important too. I'm fishing during a storm like this. If I start hearing thunder close by or start seeing lightning, then it's time to get on to the bank. I think I got a bite there. Yep, I got a bite. There it is. First fish of the day. He's coughed up a shad too. Get a little spot. See, this is a clue right here. As soon as he came, he coughed up the shad, so I can look at the size of the shad and see what size bait I need to be throwing, and the color I need to be throwing could be a clue as well. Of course, this imitates a craw, so you could just be feeding on whatever, but he swallowed it too. Alright, let him go. Alright, so I was reeling, not really fast, not really slow, letting it fall a little bit, so I guess you could say that was kind of a medium retrieve. So I kind of just need to replicate that again. And if it keeps working, we keep doing it. That's what I normally do. He's kind of out there. You can kind of see this drain right here. It's kind of out there where the water is washing out, kind of mixing. A buddy of mine always joke around about Mother Nature throws us a curveball when she knows we're coming. If the weather cooperated, it'd be too easy sometimes. Or seems like it would be anyway. Trying to make the best of it when I can go, you know, it's have fun. That's the number one thing to me. I'm not having fun, it's just time to pack it up and go home, do something else. Catching fish or not, I'm out here enjoying it. Oh, got a bite. He's on there. He's on there. Good spot again. A little better spot. A little better spot. All right. And on the speedcraw with the biffle bug head. Nice length on him. Pretty markings. Let's let him go. See you, buddy. One thing that I try to consider when fishing this kind of bait is the rate of the fall as well. I want it falling slow so it'll look more realistic, but I also want to get it down there enough to where you can bump the objects like I was talking about. And sometimes you have to do some experimenting with your line size and your weights to find that sweet spot. For me, it's this 12-pound mono, 3/16 weight, so it's going to have fairly slow fall, but it can still get down there enough to get the depth the fish are at, or hit, deflect off the rocks in shallow water. That mono is going to give it a slower fall as well. I really like this biffle hardhead. I may have called it biffle bug, but I meant biffle hardhead. It's got this little swivel action on it right here, where it sits up when it hits the rocks. It not only sits up, but it wiggles. And pinchers on this bait have real good action too. They move the water, and they look, when you fish it fast enough, it looks almost like a frog sometimes too. You can fish it weightless like frog as well when they're more active. One thing I've noticed though about this lake is I've caught a lot of fish by deflecting the bait off objects. As soon as I hit a rock, I think there was a couple little rocks right there, and bump a rock, and that's usually when I can get a bite off these fish, especially these big spots. You get a reaction bite off of them and pull it off a tree. They're sitting there behind that object a lot of times waiting. He's got it. Right by the boat. Little joker was moving with it. Got him in the bottom lip too. It's just a spot kind of day so far. Little joker. lost him.